Hi, this is Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are dealing with part 2 today of this topic of things you do when you grow. The things that you do when you grow. And this is the things that will show signs that you're maturing. These are the things that show signs that you are growing and you're not static where you are. To show that you're not stuck as a young man to a place where you are. Because, as I said, it can only be abnormal for you to be the same like last year, and of course, next year to be the same like this year. Because as we grow, there are those things that change in our pathway. There are those things that change in our lives, and we become different every day. But there are things that you do as you grow, and I want to speak about those right now, and I hope you'll get help out of this one. Now, when you grow, you start to forgive more. And I want to emphasize this because the concept of forgiveness is very important. But there are not many of us that forgive easily. And when you are young, you hold grudges and you don't forgive generally. And I want to emphasize that you are actually causing danger and detriment to your own self. And many times we even get proud of saying, so and so I'll never forgive because they've hurt me so much that I'll never forgive them. Now, remember that you're not doing anybody a favor when you're not forgiving. But as you grow, you must forgive more. Because there are also, as you grow, more offenses that you meet. Because there are more people that are growing your horizon. When you grow, you're meeting more people. When you grow, you move into different other places that you've never been before. As you grow, you start traveling worldwide. Your world view start growing, or your circumference of your zone where you are and your place where you are. You start expanding exponentially to different places. And therefore, by so doing, remember, you're meeting more people. And as you meet more people, there are those people that will offend you. But also, can I emphasize that you know as a young man that offenses shall surely come in your life. There will be people that will offend you. There are people that will come and provoke you. And there are people that will come and do wrong because people are fallible in this world. And we all fallible. We all do mistakes. We are all doing wrongs. We all wronging others. But I want to emphasize that amongst the people that do mistakes to you, people that offend you, there are those that do it intentionally. There are those that don't do it intentionally. But based on the very same note of saying whether it's intentional or not intentional, forgiveness should be in the radar in the beginning. Now, and I want to emphasize that as you grow, you will show signs of forgiving more. Because as you grow, you have to forgive more to release people from your heart. Because there are those challenges that if you hold grudges and you don't forgive, they are going to delay your progress. And many times you need, or as often as I can emphasize, you need people in your life. And life is life because of people. So therefore, if you don't forgive, you are going to actually delay yourself at some stage. Because the very same people that you didn't forgive, you may not be able to seek help from. You may not be able actually to facilitate their progress as well. If you don't forgive, the very same people might be the people allocated along your way to bring you to success of your purpose, the success of your destiny as well. The very same people that you didn't forgive, you may actually block them actually from being successful through you as well, because you're not going to help them where God wants you to help them. This is very key. So therefore, as you grow, you forgive more. Now, as a young man, you say, there are places that I've been that actually I was actually pushed down to those places that are horrible by some of my friends, by people. How do I then forgive them? Listen to this. Forgiveness is not particularly for the people that you forgive. It is actually beneficiary for you. Because when you forgive people, you are releasing that which is holding you in you. You are actually releasing the people. And you are able to have a free mind of thinking and focusing when you forgive people. Now, forgiveness is actually a freedom to yourself. And those that don't forgive, they develop bitterness that becomes problematic and they cannot move further. But as you grow as a young man, I'm saying forgive more. And this is very important. Forgive more as much as you grow, because then you're opening up your own ways. As I said, you need people in life. Therefore, you're opening the pathway of accessing some of your breakthroughs through the people. And therefore, I'm emphasizing that please make sure that you forgive more as you grow. This is very, very key. The other thing that you do when you grow is you become more open-minded as well. So you need to become open-minded as a young man. But I want you to also be aware that when we speak about open-minded, there are things that were done in the past that may not be appropriate now. There are those things that you grew up doing that may not be appropriate now. And there are people that are not open-minded enough to change. So therefore, they are not able to embrace change. But I'm saying as a young man, as you grow, start making sure that you embrace change by being open-minded. Because there are people that will come from different spheres of life. Those that will come from different races and nationalities. Those people that will come from different backgrounds and cultures that may not be what you're used to. But remember that as you grow, when you become open-minded, you're going to learn more, because you're going to learn even from people that you would normally not learn from. The people that you would normally shut down and not want to listen to. Now, remember that when you're not open-minded, generally, you'll stick to your biases of the past, and that will delay you from succeeding in life. Now, as you grow as a young man, open up your mind. Make sure that you're flexible in your mind. You accept some deviations from your normal, deviations from your cultural knowledge, sometimes deviation from your religious background, things that are done in a different way than what you would normally do. Be open-minded about that. But I want to emphasize also that being open-minded as a young man would help you to learn from people that you would otherwise not learn from. You would actually learn from the young and the old, because there are some of us that are not open-minded enough, that we have got this idea that I cannot listen to people that are younger than me. You're not open-minded at all. There are suggestions that are brought by people that are younger than you, and you're not open to them just because this person is younger than you. So please, sir, be open-minded. As a young man, you're going to grow to the knowledge of actually learning from every single person. I've said in the beginning that we need the people in life. And these people that we need in life, they're coming from different cultures, they're coming from different creed and nations and denominations and all those. So if you're not open-minded enough, you are not going to be able to embrace and learn from other people. I want to speak a little bit about an element of change. Now, when change comes, it actually challenges the minds of many, because we are used to certain ways of doing things. We are used to certain ways of walking and behaving and so on. We are used to certain ways of speaking to people, and we can expect the things to come from a certain direction. And I want to say this, that when you're not open-minded, then you shut yourself out from change. And therefore, as a result, you may not gain out of the winds of change that are coming through. I want to urge you as a young man that as you grow, adopt open-mindedness. Be open-minded. Be flexible enough, because as I said earlier, there are things that innovation has brought, particularly in the days that we're living in, whereby some of the things we do them and they were not done in the past. Don't stick to the same way that you were doing things, because you're not going to learn much. You're not going to develop as well if you stick to things that you are. Move away from your comfort zone. Be ready to challenge yourself. Be ready to go out there and risk life. Be ready to throw yourself out there in the world and learn. This is very important. As a young man, please, I want to emphasize that make sure that you become open-minded as you grow, because that's very, very important, that you need to be open-minded so that you can actually grasp of any learning that comes your way. I want to end up here today. Your host, Micornus Phokane. Thank you very much for listening to us once more tonight. We believe that you've learned quite a bit out of this. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I know that you are there to subscribe, and you will join us on our Facebook pages as well, Young Men Empowerment Forum, and our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane. So please like those pages, click notification buttons as well, and you'll be notified as we post videos. May the good Lord bless you. Allow me once more to check out here and say cheers for now.